Are you ready for the King of the Ice? Pete's Power Plays with Philly Pete starts now on 12 Ounce Sports.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Wednesday, December 29th, 2021 episode of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, the King of the Ice and Fantasy Football Guru, Philly Pete, and we're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your afternoons, busy afternoons, as we basically wrap up the end of the year. A couple days left to New Year's, and what can I say? NHL comes back, and we are right where we started before the pause. So, glad to see it. But we got more grinding out to do. I will talk more about it today. But this show, Pete's Power Plays, is sponsored by BetUS. Create an account with them today. Use the promo code 12ounce 12OZ, and they will match your first deposit up to 125%. Once again, BetUS. Create an account with them today. Use the promo code 12ounce 12OZ, and they will match your first deposit up to 125%. You got Zingo TV channel 761 as well. Sign up today. Use the promo code 12ounce as well. And then flip over to channel 761, where you'll be hearing today's episode live of Pete's Power Plays. Amazon.com, the 12 Ounce Sports team has a website out there as well. Go out there, shop around, whatever you want to do. Go to www.12ouncesportsradio.com/Amazon. And listen, don't forget to check out the 12 Ounce Sports store, where you can find a wide variety of Pete's Power Plays apparel there. Go ahead, check it out today, and get whatever you want. You know, I have hoodies, t-shirts, tanks, whatever you name it. It's there. Get your Philly Pete's Power Plays apparel today on the 12 Ounce Sports store. So we're back. We're live. Wednesday, hump day edition of Pete's Power Plays. Of course, I'm your host, Philly Pete. And what can I say? A nice night in the books once again in the NHL. Before the pause, we had one game. Okay, we had the Lightning, we had the Vegas Golden Knights. We hit for 4 units. Okay, we had a really nice night before the pause. It's unpaused, right back at it. Another 4-unit winner last night in the books. Let's go, man. Let's go. We are cashing. We are running the tables right now. We are hot at the moment. I'm telling you right now, this is the way to go. More clients have signed up this morning, like I said, taking advantage of that deal. $150 for the entire rest of the NHL season. That includes the playoffs as well. Not a lot of cappers on Twitter will do that, but I will, and I'm pretty much the only person that will do that, hands down, for the rest of the entire NHL season. And then once February hits, I will deduct that down to $100 for the entire rest of the NHL season. It's basically 2 more months of hockey plus the playoffs for the price of $100. I mean, not asking for much compared to other cappers on this, basically on this platform. Simple as that. But last night we go 3-1 clients, 1 play, and they cash that out no problem. Let's start off real quick with the recap of last night's NHL. Welcome back, NHL, of course. 3 games on the menu that we had. Small slate, but it worked out pretty well in our favor. Kings on the money line. Unfortunately, that was a loser right there. I was debating on scratching that, but I'm not the type of person that will just remove a play, even though I tweeted it out. I let my plays ride no matter what. So unfortunately, that did not cash. Kings money line lost at plus 130. The value was there, but unfortunately, the team was not. 6-3 defeat for the LA Kings last night. Kudos to the Vegas Golden Knights there for a nice win last night, and also the fact that Max Pack was on the ice last night too. I had no idea. I mean, obviously, all last minute stuff coming in. He was skating, he was playing, but it was too late for me to scratch the play basically. And like I just said, I'm not going to scratch a play. I'm just going to let my plays ride out. That's what I usually do. Canadians and the Lightning first period over 1.5. He had a 3-goal first period. He cashed that out, no problem. Easy peasy there. Knights Kings over 5.5. I had it for 1 unit. I upgraded it to 3 units. I was that confident. you got to take chances nowadays. You do, especially with how these beer leagues are forming right now in the NHL. That's how I'm feeling for tonight as well. I feel like we're gonna get a ton of goals. Keep riding the overs, man. You gotta keep riding these overs, especially with the teams coming back to play for sure. But the Kings Knights over 5.5, 3 units cashed out for the entire Twitterverse. That's 2. That's back-to-back 3-unit bombs, as they all say on Twitter nowadays. But that is back-to-back 3-unit winners there. Lightning and the Knights before on the pause for 3 units that cashed out for Twitter, and then of course last night's 3-unit play, Knights Kings over 5.5, that cashed out for 3 units as well. Clients only play the night had the Lightning Canadians over 6 over 5.5. Some had 5.5, some had 6. But that cashed out no problem at all as well. So we go 3-1 on the evening with a +4 overall units. Like I said, I'm so happy that the NHL is back. Great to see it. And, let's continue tonight. We got 6 games on tap tonight, so we got a nice little menu on tap. Good matchups, too. Overall, my NHL season, I'm back over the winning side of things for once this season. So it's nice to see 272 wins, 270 losses, and 11 pushes. Nice to have a winning record. However, I am only down now 8.2 units overall, so minus 8.2 overall units. Hey, like I said, back in November, again, I keep reiterating this because it's for those that are always down on themselves, that are losing games, that are in the negative, keep your head up, keep grinding. You'll get there. You will get back to where you should be. It happens. A lot of people were saying it's going to be funny in a month or two from now, going from minus, I was down over 42 units back in early November. It was a tough grind for sure. That 2 months from now, you're going to be having a 40 unit turnaround. Well, I have to say this, but it's getting there. It's getting there. So we are down, obviously down 8.2 units now. It's nice to see a single-digit mark for once in a very, very long time. So again, the grind is real. Stay positive. I still got a lot of work to do. So I want to get, again, by hopefully the next couple of days, by the new year, I can get back to even on the overall units. And hey, listen, if you've been riding out all these plays that I've been giving you guys with the NHL cards, client cards as well, we've been cashing out pretty generously and very good too. So I mean, money is coming back our way. You love to see it, especially during the holidays. So here we are. So like I said, 272, 270, and 11 overall record right now, minus 8.2 overall units. Hey, we're turning the season around, and let's keep grinding. Still got work to do, and it starts again tonight with a 6-game NHL slate. And on that note, give me a quick 2-minute commercial break. When I get back, 6 games to talk about, best bets, analysis, and much more. So sit back, relax, grab a cold one. I'll be back in 2.
Ounce Sports has a new home for betting. BetUS.com is the official place to place your bets and support 12 Ounce Sports. All you have to do is go to BetUS.com and type in the promo code 120OZE and you'll instantly get a deposit bonus. This is America's favorite sportsbook. And remember, always gamble responsibly.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for taking that quick 2-minute commercial break with me. This is the Wednesday, December 29th, 2021 episode of Pete's Power Plays. I'm your host, Philly Pete, and we're live on 12 Ounce Sports and Zingo TV, channel 761. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Like always, this show is sponsored by BetUS. Create an account with them today. Use the promo code 12 Ounce and they will match your first deposit up to 125%. And Zingo TV, that's Zingo TV, channel 761. Tune in today. And then flip over to channel 761, of course. You'll be hearing today's episode live of Pete's Power Plays. And don't forget to check out the 12 Ounce Sports Store where we have a large variety of Pete's Power Plays apparel. Get yours today. Support me, of course, like what we always do. And again, I have a large variety of clothing, whatever you want. It's there. Check it out. Different colors, different sizes. Get yours today. Simple as that. All right. So we are back. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. 6 plays on the ice. Okay, we have a couple postponements. Chicago, Winnipeg postponed. Detroit Islanders postponed. Pittsburgh, Toronto postponed. Boston, Ottawa postponed. And Dallas and Colorado postponed for tonight. That's okay. We still got some hockey. It was nice to get back on the ice last night, winning 4 units last night, back-to-back 4-unit days, and back-to-back 3-unit plays and winners, I should say. Last night, cashed out the 3-unit Knights and the Kings over 5.5, and then before the pause, we had the Bolts Knights over 5.5. Cashing out for Twitter for free, so let's rock and roll. 2 3-unit winners back-to-back. Let's get another one. See what I got on tap for you guys so we can cash some more out. But we've been heating up. All right, still down minus 8.2 overall units now, but it's good to be back in the win column in terms of overall record, 272, 270, and 11. So let's get back. Turn the table. Like I said, down over 40 units in November. Now we're just down 8 units. So again, the grind is real. Stay positive. All right, keep your head up. Grind it out. You'll get there. You will absolutely get there. Proof. I mean, I'm just telling you guys from proof. Me. I mean, if I can do it, you all can do it. So let's get back and get that money back for sure. Okay. New Jersey Devils at the Buffalo Sabres. Over-under here is at 5.5. Buffalo comes in at plus 115 as a small dog at home on the money line. Devils come in minus 135. Money is going towards Devils in this spot here. Buffalo opened up at plus 100, but now they're about plus 115. I still like the spot, though. Buffalo getting 70% of the money, however, as a home dog. Jersey getting basically 30% of the money. So public is on Buffalo tonight at a good plus 115 spot. Buffalo is 6-8-1 at home this year. 9-7 covering the puck line in their last 16, and 3-6-1 with the overs in the last 10. New Jersey comes in 3-8-1 on the road, 5-8 on the road covering the puck line, and 6-4 in the last 10 with the overs. Game of the Buffalo Sabres money line at plus 115, a little bit of value there. Again, last night I did favor the dogs last night. I really did. Absolutely close if you did listen to the show yesterday, we cashed out the Canadians plus 1.5 on the puck line. We cashed out the Coyotes plus 1.5 on the puck line as well. So Coyotes, Habs, puck lines, they did cash out that plus 1.5 for us. That's some good money there. Almost cashed out that Habs money line too, which would have been nice, and almost that Coyotes money line as well. So again, the dogs are here to stay. But give me Buffalo here on the money line, plus 115. That's where I stand. And I like the over 5.5. It's a good spot here. I know Buffalo hasn't really been doing that well in terms of over. Of course, in the beginning of the games, it looks good for Buffalo, but then they tend to kind of dies out. I don't want to say it, but they kind of do die out towards the end here. But hopefully with the back in hockey action here, we've been getting beer league scores off the wazoo. So I'm hoping here that we get more of the same tonight. So that's basically where I stand in this game. So give me the Sabres money line plus 115, and I like the over 5.5 as New Jersey rolls into Buffalo tonight to take on the Sabres. So Sabres money line over 5.5. Okay, the New York Rangers at the Florida Panthers. Over-under here is at 6. Another good spot for the over. Florida opened up in minus 150. Now they are up to minus 185 on the money line. Very, very hefty juice here. Again, I'm also not surprised. But 70% as well of the public going towards the Panthers here at that minus 185 spot. Rangers plus 165 on the money line. This is great value for a good team, especially a great road team in the New York Rangers. Trends and stats real fast. Like I said, Florida Panthers 14-3 at home this year. They're absolutely unbelievable. 8-9 though, covering the puck line in their last 17 at home, and 6-4 in their last 10 with the overs. Rangers come in red hot on the road, 11-4-2 on the road, 10-7 on the road, covering the puck line in their last 17. And 2-8, however, with the overs in their last 10. This is going to be a very tough total game, but again, these teams are back. They've been waiting for a week. Who knows, what they did. Obviously, being with family during the holidays and everything was a good pause. But again, these overs have been cashing out. Even, like I said, even before the pause, we were getting some good overs. And last night, everything went over. So I expect more of the same. I really do. But I look at this game here, and like I said, Rangers are getting so disrespected. Especially as well as they have been playing on the road. I got to take a chance here and take that Rangers money line at plus 165. If you want to play it safe, I like the Rangers plus 1.5 on the puck line. I think they do keep Florida on their toes tonight, especially with the unpause. Not sure what kind of teams are going to show up, but just the Rangers and how well they have been playing, I do like the Rangers here tonight. So give me the Rangers money line at plus 165. On the money line for the Rangers, and the plus 1.5 on the puck line. Side notes, though, it does. I mean, like I said, I know some people are coming back for Florida. It looks like Barkov is coming back as well. I just noticed this as well, so it's something to consider for those Florida backers, and no wonder why the public is back on the Panthers as well, from minus 155 up to minus 185. So heavy pricing on the Panthers. But for this money line pick here at plus 165, not knowing what's going to happen in these games here with their first games back from pause, I want to take a shot here. I like the Rangers here, plus 165, and the puck line at plus 1.5. And give me the over. Give me the over 6 in this game as well. I know the Rangers are 2-8 in their last 10, but I do expect to see some goals here tonight. Florida is very capable of scoring. We know how hot that offense can be. So over 6, and give me a shot with that Rangers on the money line tonight as well. And don't forget that plus 1.5 for the Rangers. I think this is going to be a good game here tonight in Florida. And again, Rangers coming red hot on the road too. So you got to ride out these good road teams, and that's the Rangers. So there you have it. All right. Nashville Predators at the Washington Capitals. Over-under here is also at 6. Caps come in at minus 150 on the money line. A little bit of movement. They opened up at minus 135, now to minus 150. So public is on the Caps. Also 75% of the tickets going towards the Capitals as well tonight on that money line spot. Nashville getting 25% at another plus 135 dog. Again, another team that's really good on the road too to consider. Washington, great home team, 9-3-3 at home this year, 8-8 covering the puck line as well at home, 6-3-1 with the overs in their last 10. Nashville comes in again 10-5-1 on the road this year, another phenomenal team on the road, covering the puck line as well, another plus 1.5 puck line spot, 11-5 on the road for the Preds covering the puck line. So maybe a Nashville Rangers puck line parlay at plus 1.5, get you some good value there for sure. But another team that's definitely could be on, they could definitely take this straight up win tonight too. And they're 6-4 in the last 10 with the over. So the way that these offenses have been playing, I like the over 6. Again, I'm going to ride these overs tonight once again because I still expect to see some beer league offense coming in from all these teams here tonight. So give me the over 6 right off the bat. Caps, Preds. And give me the dog. I'm taking the dog once again here tonight. Nashville on the money line, plus 135. I like the Preds puck line as well, plus 1.5. Record just shows you that they are a good road team, and they cover the puck line on the road. Simple as that. And like I said earlier, Rangers, Preds puck line parlay plus 1.5 will pay you some good dollar too. So if you're considering that, I do like that as well. Something to think about when you're making your wagers tonight. So Nashville and the over I'm on. Moving on, we have a good game there in St. Louis tonight. 8:30 puck drop in the East. You have the Edmonton Oilers at the St. Louis Blues. Over-unders at 6 at minus 130. Expect this line to move on DraftKings. It has moved already to 6.5 at minus 110. Some books are still at 6 at minus 130. Lock in that over 6 at minus 130. I do expect to see some goals here tonight. I really do. Like I keep saying, I will keep saying this over and over again. But Let's talk game. Blues minus 135 on the money line tonight here. This is basically a toss-em game. 50-50. Looks like the public is on each side here. Money going towards the Oils. Money going towards the Blues, respectfully. However, Blues are just a minus 135 spot. To me, this is more of a pick-em game than anything. Edmonton is at plus 125 on the money line. St. Louis is another great home team. 11-3-2 at home this year. 10-6 covering the puck line in their last 16, and 5-4-1 in their last 10. Edmonton comes in 8-5 on the road. They've been playing, and don't forget, they've been playing extremely bad, inconsistent before the pause. So maybe this is a wake-up call. Maybe this is what they needed, a nice little rest time. Get acclimated, think about how they've been playing, come back tonight in St. Louis with a nice victory. We'll see what happens, but this will be a very good game here tonight. 7-6 on the road, covering the puck line, 4-5-1 in their last 10 with the over spot. So, you know what? Again, I like the over 6 in this situation. I know it's going to be a little bit pricey at minus 130, maybe minus 135. It depends where you shop around. Like I said, DraftKings is already at 6.5 at minus 110. I do like the 6. Worst case, we get a push here. 6.5 may push it for me, but I wouldn't go. I would take a shot. I would still take the over 6.5 in hopes for a 4-3 sort of game. But I like the over 6. I'm expecting a push at worst for us tonight. I have to imagine Edmonton's offense comes back to life and gets some goals here tonight. If Bennington is in net tonight, he's not a great home goalie either, so keep that in mind. And Edmonton can go off at any minute. And they have no goaltending either. So St. Louis has a solid offense. They'll get it done. So over 6 in this game here tonight, and I'm leaning Edmonton here on the money line at plus 125. This game is too close to take a side here tonight. And again, I'm leaning dogs until we get back into the full force of the NHL coming back from pause. But I like Edmonton here on the road, plus 125. It's a good dog value. Like I said, Bennington, you're not sure what kind of Bennington you're going to see. And like I said, at home, he's not that great. So I will take my odds here and put that value on the Oilers money line. And once again, I'm on the over 6 in this game here tonight. Blues, Oilers, there you have it. 2 games left on the card for tonight. And we're going to go to Seattle, Philly, the Philadelphia Flyers at the Seattle Kraken. Carter Hart on COVID protocol, Scott Lawton as well. It appears that Martin Jones will be in net tonight for obvious reasons. And I can see goals. That's a quick, basically a quick alert on my mind that it's a little signal saying the over is going to cash out tonight in this game. And this is probably my more heavily leaned over for this evening, and I will talk more about this. But Seattle minus 135 on the money line, Flyers plus 115. Another toss-up game. Seattle, however, getting 45% of the money. It looks like the public is on the Flyers at plus 115. 55% of the money going towards the Fly Guys tonight. Seattle 6-9-1 at home this year, 6-10 at home covering the puck line, and 6-4 in their last 10 with the overs. Flyers come in 6-6-2 on the road this year, 8-7 on the road covering the puck line. I mean, not terrible. And 7-3 in their last 10 with the overs. So right off the bat, I like the first period over in this spot. I like the full game over 6 as well. It's just, like I said, you're probably going to get a dose of Martin Jones in net, and he can give up goals at any time. So that's where I'm at. And this, like I said, is my heaviest lean of any total tonight in any game. I like the over 6 in this spot. Seattle, Philly for sure. First period over I like as well. I expect to see goals in this one. And I'm going to roll with the Fly Guys. I'm going to roll with the Flyers tonight. I know Martin Jones is in net, but I'm going to take a chance here with the Flyers. Plus 115. I know I'm going with the public here. As much as I hate to do it sometimes, but I like the Flyers in this spot. I really do. Plus 115. But again, my bigger lean on this play, and probably my favorite over for tonight, is going to be the over 6 in this spot. So you can guarantee Klein play or Twitter play, this will be in those cards. So there you go. I mean, that's most likely going to be a free Klein play if I do decide to put on the Klein card or on Twitter. So that's where I'm at, 100%. Flyers, Kraken, over 6. You can lock that in right now. That's how I'm feeling. And the first period over as well. So, but there you go. Flyers and the over 6, Seattle, Philly. There you go. And the last game of the evening, we go to Anaheim, California, where you have the Vancouver Canucks, the red-hot Vancouver Canucks, at the Anaheim Ducks. This should be another fun game as well. Anaheim, they opened up at minus 135, down to minus 105. Money creepily going to the red-hot Vancouver Canucks, and I can't blame the money at all. 70% of the money and the public going on Anaheim tonight. Anaheim, 10-4 and 2 at home this year, 14-3 covering the puck line in their last 17 at home. Remarkable numbers, remarkable stats, and record for the Anaheim Ducks. 5-5 in their last 10 with the overs. Vancouver comes in, again, another team that's minus 105. This is a pick 'em for me, I feel. Just not getting the respect from the public at all. Getting 30% of the money there as well. 6-8 on the road this year, 8-7 on the road covering the puck line, and 4-6 in the last 10 with the overs. This over is set at 5.5. But I'm rolling Vancouver. Vancouver has been red hot as of late, as we know. They've been, a couple side notes here. They've been unbeaten since, of course, Boudreau has come in to take over as coach. Team's healthy. They're well rested. Ducks obviously here are the better team. I mean, they really are. And like I said, the record does show they're amazing at home. They're amazing at home covering the puck line. Don't get me wrong. Gibson has been pretty solid as well on the ice as well. But, the Ducks are the better team, but they're also missing two key players on offense. So that's going to be a big deal for tonight. Looks like it's most likely it's going to be Demko versus Gibson. I would not be shocked at all if it were them two. And Gibson has been inconsistent. Probably the worst outing of the season. He just came off of it. Demko has been playing extremely well for a red-hot Canucks team. You got to keep riding the train until it eventually falls off, right, as they say. Even through tough times, Demko has been pretty solid. This is going to be a good road test for Vancouver, absolutely, for tonight. But they've had success. They're playing extremely well, like I said. A little bit more, getting more familiar, a little bit more chemistry with the head coach as well, getting healthy, like I said. And it appears that Zingers will be out for the Ducks tonight. And this, just to me, like I said, the line's moved. The line has moved, pretty tremendously as well, going into the favor of the Canucks. However, only the public still doesn't like the Canucks, but I do. So on that note, I'm taking the Canucks here on the money line. Minus 110. You could probably shop around and get minus 105. Depends where you are. But either between minus 105 and minus 115 will probably be the final spot for this game tonight. So, but I'm all over Vancouver. I like the Canucks here on the money line. I expect them to come out full force, keep riding the train, and give me a Vancouver victory in a very hostile environment. I mean, like I said, Ducks are extremely well. Don't get me wrong. They're playing very well this year. Very good home record, very good puck line record as well at home. Tough to go against, but I think this is going to be one of those nights where Vancouver comes out and takes care of a good road win, and they win the game in Anaheim. And as far as the over/under, like I said, these overs have been cashing out for Anaheim as of late, so I'm going to go with the over again, 5.5. I mean, I'm practically on all the overs tonight, just because we're getting back to hockey. We saw the last game, Bolts Knights go over. Last night, the return of the NHL go over all three games. So tonight, I'm a little bit more of the same. I'm going to keep getting these overs. Just get these cash outs. Simple as that. Before I wrap up the show, my favorite total for tonight, obviously, like I said, the Flyers and Kraken over 6. Probably my favorite leaned over for tonight. My favorite dog for tonight, probably the Rangers tonight. I do like the Rangers on the money line at plus 165 because it has the best value. And in terms of puck line, like I said, Nashville could come into Washington no problem. Plus 1.5 on the puck line looks good there. But I would consider definitely putting them in a parlay. But unfortunately, I'm out of time. I hope you all had a great time with me this afternoon. And I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. And let's cash out more hockey bets. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.